Now, answering your questions about the law and legal issues. This is Legal Break with attorney Gary Bruce.
Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining us, Gary. As
Good to be here
always,
again.
we've got some great questions. We're going to get right to them. We have a woman on the street this week. Let's hear it.
Good.
Hi, I'm a small business owner, and I would like to know, do I need to purchase an umbrella policy?
Oh, good question.
Good question on two levels, really. She didn't ask this question, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. So as a business owner, you need to be careful about what coverage you do have. What is your exposure? It can be for you operating your vehicle on behalf of the business, or any employee you give the car to operate on behalf of the business. So you have exposure both ways, so you want to make sure you're covered for that. So then the question becomes umbrella. Well, I guess it depends on how much your liability limits are and what your exposure is, what you're concerned about preserving if something bad happens. You know, insurance isn't always about just protecting me. It is, but it's also about being socially conscious to make sure you take care of things. I mean, I think that should be part of the equation. If something bad did happen, do I have enough to take care of things for the family? So the third issue that I think comes up that business owners don't always appreciate is there can be exclusions in auto policies for business use. So if you have an auto policy but you're using the business vehicle, you may not be covered under your personal policy. So you need to coordinate that with an agent. Don't just buy a coverage over on the internet for this one. Talk to an agent. Have somebody help you in doing that, and make sure you coordinate all those issues.
Yeah, absolutely. It can be very important for you and your business as well.
Yes, absolutely.
So we also have a Facebook question today, Gary, and we're going to pull that up. Can I claim pain and suffering if I think someone has defamed me and my good name?
Well, yes, you can. You can bring an action for defamation, for libel, for slander. That's the real legal term for it. But on Facebook, you know, the question becomes this: has it been published? Yes, it has. If it's out there and being told to other people, the defense is it true? Yeah. So you can say true things about people. You know, if they're not good, and you say they're not good, then that's not defamation. So what is the measure of damages? If it costs you a job or some employment opportunity, then that could be real damages. And it also, though, is a part of damages is just the hurt feelings, the general damages. And then there's a punitive aspect to it. Don't do this again. We're not going to tolerate this. The question then becomes who's responsible, how do you collect, and how do you proceed? But yes, it's a case. That's out there.
Yeah, very interesting. So great questions today, guys. Keep them coming. You can email us, or we can catch you on the street. Thanks so much for joining us today, Gary. We look forward to seeing you on the very next Legal Break.